Somewhere on Earth, right now, a farmer is deciding whether to save seed from this harvest or buy new seed next spring. That choice used to be automatic. Today, for millions of farmers, it isn't. This seemed to control the seeds that feed the planet. As of 2025, four companies, Bayer, Kajit, and BASF, control 56% of the world's seed market. Bayer alone, through its 2018 acquisition of Monsanto, holds roughly 23% of global seed sales by itself. This didn't happen overnight. In the 1980s, the 10 biggest seed companies held less than 15% of the market. Today, the top 10 control around 70%. It happened through a wave of mergers. Dow and DuPont combined into Corteva, a deal so costly it triggered years of litigation and a 7,000-person layoff. Here's where the story often gets exaggerated, so let's be precise. Most commercial seed today is hybrid seed, crossed from two parent lines to boost yield. Hybrids don't refuse to grow in future generations, and no company has planted soil with a substance that blocks other seeds from growing. That specific claim isn't supported by any agronomic or legal record. What is true? Hybrid offspring don't breed true. Plant seed from a hybrid crop next year and you get a genetically scrambled, lower-yielding plant. That's basic Mendelian genetics, not corporate sabotage. That's the real, mundane reason many farmers rebuy hybrid seed every season. Separately, in the 1990s, a genuinely engineered sterility technology, Terminator Technology, was patented by a company later absorbed by Monsanto, with USDA involvement. It would have made second-generation seeds sterile by design. But after global backlash from farmers' groups and a recommended moratorium at the UN Convention on Biological Diversity, it was never commercially released. It exists on paper. It has not been deployed in any farmer's field. If sterility engineering wasn't the main tool of control, patent law was. Since the 1980s, US and international law has allowed companies to patent living seed genetics, turning a seed into intellectual property, like a piece of software. The clearest test came in 2013, when the US Supreme Court ruled in Bowman v. Monsanto. An Indiana farmer named Vernon Bowman had replanted soybeans grown from patented seed he'd bought secondhand. The court ruled unanimously against him. Patent rights on a seed extend to its self-replicating descendants. It was a landmark moment. Proof that seed patents could reach into a farmer's own field, harvest after harvest. Critics, including UN human rights researchers and advocacy groups like GRAIN and the ETC Group, argue that this level of concentration creates real vulnerabilities. Fewer crop varieties in circulation, higher seed and pesticide prices, and entire national food systems dependent on a few corporate supply chains. They point to shrinking public agricultural research budgets. As private R&D spending by the largest seed companies has grown to many times the size of public agricultural research funding in some countries, this is a legitimate documented policy debate, playing out in antitrust reviews, WTO disputes, and national biodiversity policy, not a hidden conspiracy. Industry counters that consolidation funds the R&D behind higher yield, drought, and disease-resistant crops the world will need as the climate changes. In response, a global counter-movement has grown. The Svalbard Global Seed Vault preserves backup copies of the world's crop diversity. Grassroots networks like La Via Campesina campaign for seed sovereignty, the right of farmers to save, exchange, and breed their own seed without restriction. Community seed banks and heirloom seed exchanges have spread across dozens of countries as a direct hedge against dependency on any single supplier. The real story here doesn't need exaggeration. Four companies controlling more than half the world's seed supply, patent law reaching into farmers' fields, and public research shrinking against private R&D. These are documented, debated, and consequential facts. Understanding them clearly is what makes it possible to ask the right question. Who should control the seeds that feed the world? And how do we make sure no single answer wins by default? What are the possibilities that some group of people aren't trying to control food in the future?